Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Chrissy, and I'm here with my books, my 2018 wrap-up books 36 to 55. And that's actually surprising because I actually only read one book throughout the whole month of June because I had a lot of, if you can see through my books and coffee, you can see that I had like two different sets of guests come over, and then there was traveling involved with each one, and each experience was great and fun, and I really enjoyed reconnecting with my family and making new friends. So the first and only book I read throughout the month of June was Temeraire Book 1, His Majesty and the His Majesty's Dragon series. This is by Naomi Novik. This is her first, I think, fantasy series, and it was so good, you guys. Like, not like amazing, but I mean like for what it is and for who recommended it to me, I think that this was just right. At first I wasn't happy with it because I was like, oh no, it takes place on a ship, and I'm like, I don't like books with ships, and I'm really sorry for like Erica from The Perks of Books because she loves the sea. So I don't really have problems with the sea. I just don't like books on ships because I'm like, I don't know what part of a ship people talk about unless it's like the deck or the captain's cabin, like, and the galley, which is where people eat. Like, that's it. It's just they just don't interest me. I don't know why, but that's just how it's been. But then they moved away from that, and anyway, this is about a ship's captain who seizes a prize during a ship war or something, and the prize was a dragon egg, and the rules are, if you catch, or if there is a dragon egg within sight, somebody has to rear it, so they have to tame this dragon or harness it. And unfortunately, the ship's captain ends up becoming the one to harness this dragon. And it takes place in the time of Napoleonic War, and it's not just any Napoleonic War. This is including an element of dragons. So I find that historical fiction with a bit of fantasy is always is always very interesting. And I really enjoyed this one, and I actually kind of look forward to reading the rest of the series, hopefully. Now, because I was sort of in a slump because I tried to keep reading His Majesty's Dragon. It was really great, but it literally took me 4 weeks to finish, and it didn't. It deserved more concentration for me than it got. So I started looking around my books, and I was like, I have so many even short books, but nothing seems appealing. And I knew that to get out of that slump, I needed something fast. So I decided to pick up The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. These are all, I think, single issued comics. Yeah, but this is all, there's also like I think a whole bind up, like issue 1, issue 2, but these are just the single comic things. I really don't know what they're called, but anyway, this is the Tale of Sabrina from Archie, and it takes a very, very dark twist. Like, all of your favorite things about the original cast, I mean, not besides the one from Riverdale, I mean, like the legit comics, they took a turn for the sinister, a turn for the dark, and I'm like, it's so good because it goes into her history. Like, it's not just cutesy witchy stuff, it's like legit dark stuff, man. And it was so good. Oh, and it was written by Roberto Aguirre Sacasa and illustrated by, I'm sorry, because these are in the paper things that I borrowed them from, so I can't read the back. But yes, this was so good. And then after I finished with Sabrina, I picked up Jughead The Hunger, which is in an Archie one-shot. So this one is about Jughead turning into a werewolf, and him and Betty being a werewolf hunter, and it's pretty good. Like, for just to investigate how dark this got, like, yes, this was fun. This was a fun thing to pick up to read just for a quick thing. And the last one I picked up was the Archie 1 to 8. No, 1 to 10. The Sabrina was 1 to 8. And this is the Archie Afterlife. 1 to 10, and it's so good. So this is about basically zombies, Archie and zombies, and Jughead is patient 0, and it's just, it is good. Like, it's I think somebody described it as like Archie meets The Walking Dead or something. And yeah, what else can I say? I mean, like, it turns out like Sabrina also plays a part in this, but she's not really super, she's taken away at the beginning and then brought back towards the end, and that's kind of sad, because I'm like, oh, they really could have used her a lot more. It's interesting also because they know about her powers in this one, so I'm like, okay, sure, you know, I'm just gonna go with the flow, however that falls. And then I think this is, all in all, this is the first issue, but these are, I mean, these are 10 different comics, but this is the first issue because there's another one coming out. And it's just, I don't want to spoil because everything is different, but the one that made me really emotional was, where was it? I think issue 4. This one. It's just like, I can't deal with pets and zombies. It's just, it's not, I can't, because pets, I love my dog. So yeah, I realized that this was a very vague second part of my wrap-up, but I mean, like, it's so hard to not want to spoil, but at the same time, gosh. But yes, I really do enjoy this darker side of Archie, and I think that as I used to read Archie when I was younger, so this natural progression sort of seems natural. I guess that's how you would say that. Yeah, this is also by Roberto Aguirre Sacasa, and illustrated by Franco Cav something. Yeah, that doesn't deserve that. I will just put it in the description down below. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.